My old friends are back. Small, narrow path and prickly bushes. Cool, you've got to love a prickly bush. Hello again everyone, and welcome back to another training walk with me, Terrainian, on my journey to the National Three Peaks Challenge. Hello again everyone, welcome back. I'm here in West Sussex, in Devil's Dyke, for the start of my walk today. I know I said I wouldn't do a local one until all the rain had eased off. That's just not going to happen. What I've done is I've tried to find a walk that's going to keep me mostly elevated and in theory away from all the muddy, flooded parts of this area. My route today is about 13 to 14k. It's going to take me all the way out to Wolstonbury Hill, zigzaggy route up to the top, and then zigzag back. The theory is get a lot of climbing done, elevation. Now you've seen from the title of this video that I'm talking about mountains, and in Sussex that's not going to happen. So if you haven't already sussed it out, I'll leave it just a little bit longer, see if you can work it out. But a little clue, obviously in the title, and I was talking about it in my Cheddar Gorge walk. See how high I can get, shall we? Today, it's a chilly day, but a beautiful day. Absolutely stunning. You know, while it's winter, I'm quite enjoying the solitude. So I'm going to try and stay high with these elevations, and down the lower parts, the routes generally take me through roads, little villages, settlements, where there shouldn't be any flooding. And now we're descending into it, and then we'll go up the other side to North Hill for our first of many ascents today. So far the route's going to give me about 500 something meters of climbing. Not quite a mountain. Every now and then, and you forget this is on your doorstep. You just come up to a point in your walk where it just opens up, and you're just in another world. Yeah. No words really. Right, upwards. It's always when I start a climb I think, am I kitted out right? Have I got my layers right? Because I'm about to get very warm. I've not got any thermals on or anything. I'm sure I'd be fine. They're not prolonged climbs like mountains are. Definitely feeling fitter than I was 2 weeks ago. This climbing training today is going to be really, really valuable. I think I've come across 3 different styles. Is that 4? 3 different styles. Different styles of styles today. One I'd never seen before, like a little mini ladder with a little hole for dogs to go through. Quite cute. Roads. So I drove this way. North Hill, Devil's Dyke just over there. Very easy to navigate. I think I see why this is like an area of outstanding natural beauty. You don't always get a view at the top of the downs, clear to the coast or out on some parts. But here, so far, it's stunning all round. Layering game, not too bad. Sun's out, it's quite warm now. Bit of layering action to come. Absolutely beautiful. One of those lucky days once again So far so good, so far so amazing. So good to be out. Well, as expected from here, top of North Hill, I think it's pretty much the highest point. Whole view, right the way over to the North Downs. A little bit hazy in between as well, lovely effect. Makes them look like they're floating in the sky. Really amazing. So I'm going to practice a little pit stop, like the Formula 1 guys, because I'm going to have to do a couple of pit stops, I guess. Swap my clothes, strip down a bit, quick drink, and then I'm off and on to my next section. Two-minute pit stop. It's not bad actually. New Timber Hill, this one, 204 metres. It's just reminding me of the Brecons a little bit, on a very small scale. Speaking of the Brecons actually, I was doing a little bit of research on Devil's Dyke, and after finding out that apparently it was carved out by the devil to basically be snidey and nasty towards the Christians of the world, just here, in an attempt to allow access for the sea to come in and flood them, kill them, which is a bit nasty. I suppose that's what the devil does. I actually found out it's been carved as a result of glacial activity. Don't ask me when, tens of thousands of years ago. But looking at it, especially that Devil's Dyke Valley bit, it is quite similar to the Brecons, because they were carved by glacial activity, as far as I know. I don't know if it was during the same period or not, but that's quite interesting. It's very similar. It's like my local Brecon beacons. Might have to visit more often. You know, I've just talked my way through that climb. I think I'm at the top. Right, what's next? Wolstonbury Hill. So once I cross the road, I'll make my way up. The tallest climb of the day, 206 metres. That marks the furthest point of the walk, and then I come back. Slightly different route, but still including some elevation, because 500 metres isn't enough. Okay, I knew I'd get a bit of this. This isn't too bad. I'll be able to navigate this, I think. I'll give it a go anyway. It doesn't look too bad. There's a few puddly bits. It's generally quite, dare I say it, dry mud, and it does smell like poo. What am I worried about? Little wussy boy. Come with it. Get dirty. Fish. Oh, these are balls. Closer gander. My old friends are back. Small, narrow path and prickly bushes. Cool, you've got to love a prickly bush. I'm actually amazed how relatively dry all this mud feels. It's squelchy, but I put my foot on it and it doesn't sink. I will be using the map today. Follow the road. Oh, here we go. This way, this way. My way. Oh yeah. So easy to take the wrong side of the fence. No, I'm not talking about politics. That's not this sort of channel. I'm talking about farmers. Oh, that's political. Oops, I shouldn't actually go there. Oh, shut up. All right, I take it back about the mud being supporting. Oh no. It's got boring again. Got to walk on the side next to the prickly bush. Ah. Oh, prickles. Bloody hell. Out of my way! My goodness, the amount of prickly bushes. I'm doing like off-roading now. Oh, more prickly bushes. Oh, it's not even worth doing that one. Mudslide, big time. Wow. I mean, yeah, I'll do it. I'll just straddle it. I bet this looks funny from behind. Who's having fun? Me. Who's covered in mud? He smells like poo. For me, I find being on the top of hills and mountains just as mesmerising as being beneath them in the valleys. Chalky with no steps, very slippy. because you got the obvious views, the stunning vista from the top, which rarely ever fails to sort of inspire and just leave you in awe. But from the bottom, it's just so mesmerizing and humbling. For me, there's something about that. It's the same as looking up on a clear night at the universe. I won't say sky, you don't see the sky at night, you see the universe. And it's so humbling, so awe-inspiring there. It's a similar thing when you're looking up at mountains that tower above you, or even in the valley back there at Devil's Dyke. Something about being humbled. I should just appreciate it a little bit more somehow. So I picked this bit of the route because it takes me around to the other side of Walsbury Hill, where you'll see on the map there's a nice long climb up this. Well, it looks like a ridge on the map with the contour lines. Probably won't be as defined as that, but even so, it's a nice long climb up, which will be, well, perfect. It's training, isn't it? So that's why I picked it. So that's what I'm working my way around the backside of the hill to do. And that's going to be a no from me. Thankfully, there seems to be another path that I didn't spot, or that's not really marked on the map. Or even though that wasn't marked on the map, that's probably a better way of doing it. There's a path I would have come up, just there. Well, I found that one I've just done. Stiles either side, with probably a better climb. I'm still going. So I'll continue up this bad boy to the top. It's getting breezy now. Watch that weather. Be prepared, especially in the UK. And no forecast for rain probably means rain. If it's windy, it's probably very windy, especially up top. But you know, I'm working hard at the moment. I feel quite nice and warm. The only thing I might do is put my gloves back on. But other than that, oh, this is a steep climb. I'm glad I picked this. This is really good. I recommend this to get your mountain legs in. See that? It probably looks like a flat piece of land to you. Let me try and orientate. No. Just doesn't look steep. This is actually steep. This is really good. And I can't see the end of it. This is a great one. And I get a trig point. There we are. Walsbury Hill. That's 206 metres. Like I said, that was pretty steep. That was really good. Right, can't be stopped for long because it's cold if I don't move. So I'm going to carry on down the hill and back. So as I come back down off the highest climb, or the highest hill of the day, for those of you who are still wondering what I'm going on about in the title and in the intro, about climbing a mountain in Sussex. As far as I know, there aren't any. I was talking about in my cheddar walk the classification of a mountain. 600 and no, it's either 2,000 feet or 610 meters, or it's 190 something or other feet and 600 meters. But either way, 610, 600 meters is about right. Today, I'm climbing a mountain, or the equivalent of a mountain, I hope. You see, my route is 500 something, 510 I think. So I've still got 500 meters to climb and I've finished. What I might just do to be silly is go round and down, up and down, up and down Devil's Dyke. All right, back across the bridge, we backtrack on our way home. But I am not going that way. Let's go a detour way, and hopefully it's not going to be as muddy. It's a very good start so far. Can't really get much better than this. It goes back towards the road, a little bit along the road, and then back in up the hill. Oh yeah, so far, miles better. Wish I'd come this way to start with. I've just noticed I'm bagging another peak. If I just take a slight detour to the right at the highest point here, I get West Hill. So I'm going to just zip off to the right, bag the top of that one, and that gives me an extra 10-15 meters in the bag. So we'll get closer to that all-important 600 metres elevation today. What a bonus. So right here as I stand, the map says I'm at the very top of West Hill. No trig point for this one. 211 metres here at West Hill. But you can actually see all the hills that I've climbed today all around. It's like a nice little central point. So yeah, nice pleasant walk so far. I'm just heading back now. Just got to see where I can try and squeeze in those last little bits of elevation. Successful detour that. Back on my original plan route now. And I'm just the other side of the road from Devil's Dyke, so I'm pretty much back. Actually, I can see a few little sort of paths going right up. I think I've walked along here enough. I'm gonna have to find a way down so I can give those a go. Just before I give myself an absolute beasting up this hill. I'm back in this tranquil area. I'm right in the valley, right in the bottom, just here. Devil's Dyke. I think I'm the only one, I'm definitely the only one I can see anywhere, let alone down here in the bottom bit. And it's otherworldly here as well. I'm probably less than half an hour from my car, and then I'll have to drive and go back to town where I live. There'll be noise. So it's moments like this you just gotta take, even for a few seconds, just to appreciate that there are parts of this world that exist where you can get peace and breathe, even if it's just for a few moments. I think I found another happy place. That not so happy. I'm going to regret it just about there, I think. This line here, it's not going to take long. And this isn't even like a fraction of the climb that you can't even see behind it. But I believe this will bag me my 600 metres, so I'm gonna get on and do it. Yeah, it's about here. What am I doing? My legs are shot after that. But now it's done. It's all right. It's worth it. I bagged a mountain today. My climbs exceeded 600 metres. Not just elevation, but the actual climbing from start to finish on each one. Summed up more than 600 metres, which is a mountain. I climbed a mountain today in West Sussex, just as I get back to the car park at Devil's Dyke, here in the South Downs. Thanks very much for watching, everyone. I really appreciate it. I hope I've got something good for you next week, and that you enjoy that too, and I'll catch you then. Till then, laters. Bang, bang, bang to the beat of the drum. Keep on putting one foot in front of the other. Keep on going to the top of the hill. Man, this one's a mother. I'm still feeling nice and warm though. Layering game. Just reached my step count. This is your ASMR channel coming to you now with the sounds of the Downs.